Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page for Friday, 15 February. I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Masters to feature at Blackman's funeral service, and in our feature for this evening, Wolfpack devours CG combination, but only just. We'll take this break and I'll be right back.
Taxes are the lifeblood of a nation. Feel good about what your tax dollars do in Nevis. As a responsible citizen, your tax dollars protect our environment. Pay your taxes on time. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis.
Be a responsible citizen.
Well, I'm back and we start with football. We have some results from the SKNFA matches played on Wednesday 13th and Thursday 14th February. On Wednesday 13th, Elvis Star Brown Female League at Keon, Sol Island Otto Connery 2, Flo Foji Keon scoring 1. Scoring for Connery, Tavia Phillip in the 11th minute, Dalencia Roberts in the 30th. Scoring for Keon, Kalia Bradshaw in the 17th minute. Officials were Caldon Duncan and Len Harris. On Thursday, 14th February, in the Reserve League at St. Peter's Playing Field, St. Peter's 2, National Under 17 1. Scoring for St. Peter's, Condell Romney in the 31st minute, Ozani Purcell in the 48th. Scoring for the Under 17s, Jumedine Joseph in the 39th. The officials were Reginald Gums, Delroy Jeffers, and Jason Rouse. In Division 1 at Limekeel Playing Field, Rivers of Living Water 2, Deep Bay Eagles 3, scoring for Rivers, Carlon Welcome in the 14th, Derek Mills in the 75th, scoring for Deep Bay, Irving Kelly in the 44th, Melrick Warner in the 64th, and Kezon Edwards in the 83rd minute. Yellow cards issued to Rodell Watley, Lachelle Pogson as well. The officials were Sanchez Bass, Jaden Rouse, and Tyra Wilkinson. Now to this item of general sports. President of the Nevis Masters Cricket Association, Franklin Cut Daniel, has informed that the Nevis Masters cricket team and other Masters players from throughout the Leeward Islands will be represented at the upcoming funeral service of former Masters cricketer Teddy Blackman Liebert. The funeral service will be held tomorrow, Saturday, 16 February, at the historic St. Thomas's Anglican Church, with tributes beginning at 9 a.m. Daniel indicated that the Masters International Choir will indeed render an item in song, and some of the players will bear the casket, and all of the Masters cricketers present will also be a part of an honor guard complete with upraised bats as the casket is borne from the church. Now to cricket. Shannon Gabriel has extended an unreserved apology to Joe Root and the wider cricketing world for his sledge during the St. Lucia Test match, which has since led to a 4-match suspension for him, also calling the episode an opportunity for myself and all athletes to recognize the need for sensitivity and respect in their interactions with all. Gabriel also decided to state his account of the conversation that took place between himself and Root, of which only one line was picked up by the stump mic earlier. I think I owe it to them, friends and well-wishers, and to all supporters of West Indies cricket to provide an accurate record of what happened, he wrote in the statement. The exchange occurred during a tense moment on the field. The pressure was on, and England's captain Joe Root was looking at me intensely as I prepared to bowl, which may have been the usual psychological strategy with which all Test cricketers are familiar. I recognize now that I was attempting to break through my own tension when I said to Joe Root, "Why are you smiling at me? Do you like boys?" His response was picked up by the microphone. "Don't use it as an insult. There's nothing wrong with being gay." I then responded, "I have no issues with that, but you should stop smiling at me." What a world we live in, huh? We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
Don't want nobody hold me back.
Trouble, trouble, trouble. Let me go. Everybody go. That one you go mad. We are gonna push forward. I want to hear everybody say, ready, ready.
Well, I'm back, and tonight we feature basketball. It was the proverbial Battle of the Narrows as the Wolfpack basketball team out of St. Kitts engaged a combination of players from the Cigi Massives and the Cigi Rebels teams of Nevis. This match was played on the evening of Wednesday, 13 February at the Church Ground Hardcourt. For all intents and purposes, it looked like a one-sided affair for the first quarter as the Wolfpack was in total domination. However, after the first quarter's break, the Cigi combination found their shooting range and suddenly it was game on. They managed to minimize the huge lead but would have probably needed another minute to catch up. Final score, a breathtaking 56-53 in favor of Wolfpack. First quarter, Wolfpack 23, Cigi and Cigi 10. Second quarter, Cigi and Cigi 12, Wolfpack 7. Third quarter, Cigi and Cigi 15, Wolfpack 12. And in the final quarter, Cigi and Cigi 16, Wolfpack 14. Halftime score 30-22 in favor of the Wolves. For the Wolfpack, Ranique Nichols, 21 points, 13 rebounds. And for Calvert Door, 19 points, 11 rebounds. Zion Hector, 6 points, 5 rebounds. Dylan Pemberton, 4 points, 4 rebounds. For the Cigi and Cigi team, Matthew Hardin, 18 points and 12 rebounds. Ryden Brown, 13 points and 4 rebounds. Dunford Wilkinson, 13 points and 7 rebounds. Justin Jeffers, 4 points and 11 rebounds. Well, we get some of the action thanks to Renika Daniel on camera.
Not pulling, not pulling. Hold that, hold that. Wait, good. Get up, boys! Back and D! Now pull it! Ball! Swing the ball on the fence! Swing the ball! Back and D, guys! Back and D! Be up. No bowling. Good boy. One down. Come on. Okay, we do. Already?
certainly good basketball action that's our package for this evening and indeed for the week. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night and a tremendous weekend.